question that I got, the same question that I got from a whole bunch of friends throughout the fellowship from all over the world. And I guess it's probably the question that's on a lot of people's hearts. And that is, what is the meaning and the purpose of what is happening with these riots and chaos in America and around the world now? What's going on? I think that's key. We have to look at the world today and apply the ancient wisdom of the Bible to our modern reality, because the wisdom of the Torah has within it the medicine for the sickness. And the sicknesses might be 100 years ago or in 100 years from now, but the truth of the prophets of Israel is relevant for every single generation. And so here we're looking at the situation. The world's superpower is literally in flames. The most power influential cities in the world are being destroyed by rioters and looters in the guise of protesting injustice. And with this coronavirus still lingering, it has thrown the most powerful country in the world into chaos and almost despair. And what is the spiritual significance of all of this? What is the lesson or message to all of us? And there are some spiritual traditions that want to remove man from the world, put him on a mountain in a vow of silence, have him meditate all day long and just pray to God, and that's it. That's really not the biblical tradition. The prophets of Israel were very involved in Israel's internal affairs and international affairs. They had messages about society, messages directed towards leadership and kings and nations. Their goal was to bring the light and the spirit of the Bible all the way down to every aspect of human life. And they left us that legacy to follow in their footsteps. And so I want to make this session very relevant for our times, as we have to walk in a communication with the world around us. They claim to be fighting in the name of racism. They're fighting against racism. I would like to offer another opinion. I think it's a guise of racism, but as I'm watching people looting stores, both big franchises and small businesses, some of the small businesses are owned by racial minorities. I don't see how racism has anything to do with stealing. I'm watching people break all moral boundaries and hear them as they're cheering how beautiful it is that they are destroying the lives of the owners of these stores. They're looting, they're stealing, they're destroying local businesses and the families who made them. And I don't think the rioting is rooted in racism at all. I think it's rooted in jealousy. Rooted in jealousy. Some could say that the social activists love the poor as they ransack a local market, but they hate to see that this person, he has a local market. The people that are destroying and looting, they were jealous of the people that were successful enough to have a market. And I think that this movement is really fueled by coveting, a movement fueled by the sin of the 10th commandment within the 10 commandments, a movement fueled by coveting, by people looking what other people have and really wanting what they have.